Can every child make music? Yes or no? Yes. Every child is born with the propensity to make music. If by the age of 9, 10, 11, right in there, we haven't triggered that part of the brain, it becomes really difficult to learn after that. Doesn't mean you can't. You can still learn it after that. But that is the prime time to get to them, to trigger that, to open that side of the mind. And just like these incredible young people set up here, that's where life becomes life. That's, what is it they say? I learn history so I won't make the same mistakes our forefathers made. I learn math and science so I can improve life so it will last longer. I learn music so there'll be a reason to live that life. So something connects that happens, that it opens up. That's why when you look at penicillin, it was a musician. I mean, they were musicians that made it. When you look at Schweitzer, a musician, when you look at all the great breakthroughs, they've come from the creative side of the mind. Well, the one place in school that's stimulated is in the arts, the creative side of the mind. That's why they're saying, I don't know if I could get through the day if I didn't have that chance to let go. So here's what I think it teaches, and doesn't make a whole lot of difference to anybody else. I think on this side we have knowledge. We have the ledge of knowing. Information. But on the art side, we have wisdom that takes that knowledge and creates it in such a way that it improves our life. Do any of you know a lot of smart people that just aren't too hot? You know what I'm talking about? Do any of you work for people that you're smarter than? Did that make sense? And you go, well, how did they get there? It's not just this. A dime a dozen. A dime a dozen. It's this one here. It's the kids I watched after the leadership workshop today that put the room back in order without a word being said. That picked up the paper on the floor and threw it away. That took the time to come up and say, thank you. Nobody mandated. Nobody said you have to do that. And it's like, what's that great thing? It says, when you have class, it shows. When you don't have class, it shouts. So what they're learning through that is honesty, integrity, dignity, ethics, sensitivity. Does that mean you can't learn it in other subjects? No, but you can't be in music and not learn it. That's part of what it holds it together. This is the one I really like. I think this is a lot of facts. I think this is a lot of feelings. And if you want to go context and content, we're driven by content. We are driven by content. But what good is content unless we can put it into context, unless we can make it part of our lives? Now, this one I really like. I think instead of domination, and in all due respect to my teacher colleagues in here, tests are a form of domination. We're checking to see if you actually did it. Come on, knock it out there. Show us what you got. In the world of music, it's respect for authority. Now, again, what do we want our children to have? Yes, all of it. But this one particularly. Again, isn't the most important thing for you, for your child, to live a happy, prosperous life in whatever they feel that it's important? That their life make a difference. Okay? And I mean, I can't say it as well as they said it because they're living it right now. We need this. We need this. Because if it's just about me, we're in silos. We'll never work together.